Okay, I had to remake this video. I look so awful that I will not let myself be seen. But anyway, I want to show you how I made this guitar necklace. And this is made in PMC3 actually. It's 0.999 fine silver, and I made this for myself. But let me show you how I got started. But first, let me just show you this. You see the little details, the twists. You can see all that detail in it. Alright, so let me show you what I started with. I had made this a while back. It's a guitar I made out of a 2-inch piece of sterling wire. I'm pretty sure that's right, 2 inches. But anyway, I took this and I took some 2-part mold putty, which is just some putty you take equal amounts of each. What I use comes in yellow and white. And you just take equal amounts of each, and I mixed it up, rolled it into a ball, and I smushed it with like one of these, and made it flat. And then I put my guitar on the putty. The putty's still soft and everything, and I pressed it down into this, so it's all equal. And I didn't want to go down too deep or anything. So anyway, and I let that sit for about 15 minutes until the putty goes from being soft like putty to like a rubber. Okay, and so I took that, and so I could have recreated this with that, which would have been so fragile because this is just a thin wire. So, but I wanted to make something thicker. So my idea was to make a solid mold, like one where the base part of the guitar, this part right here, is filled in. So what I did was I took some Sculpey polymer clay, and see, it's just easy clay to use. I took it, rolled it up, pressed it down into this mold, just like this. Get it in. Anyway, just like that. And when I came up, I had this mold of it, except for this was hollow because, you see, anyway, it was hollow. And what I did then, I put it in the oven and I baked it for about 20 minutes. That's all you have to do. And then it turns hard like plastic kind of stuff. So I took my mold that I had, and it's still hollow. So I took a little bit more of the polymer clay, and I pressed down in there, and I pressed it real good, smoothed it in there with my little tool, and I got it best I could. I did put a little texture on it because I think texture is always good. And then I baked it again for about 20 more minutes to get that hard. And after it came out, I have this now. This is what I want to create in a mold. So I took some more of my 2-part putty, and I laid it down, and I pressed this down in it, and then I gently pulled it out, and I had it in this. So then I let this cure for about 15 minutes till it's like rubber, and then I pulled that out, and so I'm left with this. And see from this, see all the detail in there? Can you see that? I can use this now, and I took my PMC3, which is precious metal clay. If y'all have not ever used it, I love it. Okay, so I took it and I put some of it in there and just pressed it down in there. Cleaned off the edges, you know, right around here. So I'm not wasting any of it because that stuff's not cheap. And I let it stay in there until it dried. And I flattened it out. I wanted it to be nice and smooth and everything. And so then after it's completely dry, I pop it out of this, and I'm left with a piece of dry PMC that I can file and clean up. I carved this little divot in there so it could be like the center, of the guitar. And And then I fired it in the kiln to the PMC directions. And then when it came out, it was this. But then I thought the base of the guitar, I thought this part was too big for that. So I got the hammer and I started hitting on it. And I hammered all over it real good. But I really got that, so I wanted to make it a little bit bigger. And I was happy with it. But man, this necklace was overworked. So next time, I'd like to do it to where it wasn't so overworked probably. But anyway, that was my finished piece. And I love it. I wear it and I get lots of compliments. It's just a little dainty necklace of a guitar. And I've got another thing I'm going to show you next. So watch for another video if you like this one.